Welcome back. The newest data is in for the Seattle real estate market, and the declining housing prices has come to a halt. Despite everything that's happening, recent layoffs, rising interest rates, and even bank failing. So that begs the question, has our housing market already hit bottom, or is this just temporary? In the next 5 minutes, I will unpack the data for you in this episode of Seattle Real Estate Update for March 2023. Hey, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is TC Wu. My bio includes being a real estate broker and investor for 20 plus years. I'm a state licensed real estate instructor, developer, and a partner at the property management and sales company. At the end of this video, I'll also share with you my personal real estate tracker of 25 different neighborhoods in our local market. So we can talk about the top 2 neighborhoods that had the most price appreciation. Okay, so let's talk about real estate prices. Well, take a look at this. The price decline that started since May of last year has gone flat. Right now, the median price for a single-family home in King County is hovering around $802,000. For interest rates, the Fed just raised the federal fund rate again for the 9th time within the past 12 months. We're expecting more volatility in the interest rate because the Fed is currently stuck between a rock and a hard place. On one hand, the aggressive rate hikes have caused significant stress on the banking system. And on the other hand, the inflation and employment numbers are still higher than the Fed's target. So for now, the rates continue to hover around low to mid 6 for a 30-year fixed mortgage, per the Mortgage News Daily. As you can see here, the rates have stabilized for roughly about 6 months now. In terms of housing inventory, ever since September last year, the greater Seattle area has had less and less available homes for sale every single month. However, due to the seasonality of the real estate market, I think this number is going to rebound next month and continue to climb as we move into the summer months. And that means there will be more choices for buyers. If we take the current housing inventory for sale and adjust it with demand from buyers, we have roughly about 0.9 months of supply. And as you can see here, the supply reached its lowest level back in January 2022. And what happened there was that when the demand started to soften, the supply increased for nearly 8 months until it reached peak in September. However, once it hit peak there, we have seen the supply diminish every single month as the power shifts back to the seller once again. Well, in terms of looking to the future, in my little crystal ball, I want to bring your attention to this graph. This is the median percent of listing price. And this graph is really important to me because it shows, on average, whether the sellers are getting more or less than what they're asking for. And what is interesting about this data is that sellers have been getting above their asking price for nearly over a year and a half. And that's the time period above the 100% line here. However, as the market slowed down, buyers have been getting properties below asking prices ever since August of last year. But take a look at this. Last month, we got back to 100% of sellers' asking price again. And what that means is that sellers are getting their full listing price. With the inventory level sitting below 1 month and the summer months are on the horizon, I believe this trend is going to continue. Finally, as promised, I'm going to share with you my personal real estate tracker of about 45 local neighborhoods in the greater Seattle area. For Seattle, the top 1 neighborhood that had the highest price appreciation was the U District. During the pandemic, when UW was shut down, many students went home and the U District became very desolate. We even had apartment buildings that were always full became 30% vacant. Now with the students came back, the investors has also returned to this popular area and they pushed the prices back up. So now on the other side of the lake, the top 1 neighborhood of the east side is Issaquah and Sammamish area. The reason is that the affordability issue in Bellevue and the ability to work from home have driven many buyers to newer and more suburban areas, well, like Sammamish and Issaquah here. If you like a copy of this spreadsheet, please message me. Hey, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found the information helpful. please contact me with any real estate questions. Please subscribe to this channel so you can receive our weekly 1-minute updates as well. I wish you well, I wish your family well, and I look forward to seeing you next time.